People these days care way too much about relevancy. And I don't want to be doomsday and say that it's ruining everything. I don't want to say that, but I do think it is ruining a lot of things for a lot of different people. Back then, you could play a game, play a song, watch a movie, be a part of a series. Maybe it was a little old or out of date, whatever it might be, but it was kind of whatever. Nowadays, people look at you and they're like, mainly on the internet, they're like, you're still watching that? You're still listening to that? You're still playing that? You're still watching this content creator? They fell off. This person, they fell off. Oh my God. Mainly when it comes to video games, a game will come out. It'll have its popularity, and just like anything, it'll die off. No one complains about a movie coming out and 3 months later, no one's really watching the movie as much anymore. Like, they don't say, oh, this movie is dead, it's dying, no one cares about it anymore. Yeah, because people watched it and probably didn't really feel like watching it again. It's the same thing for video games, okay? Helldivers 2 released this year, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't start playing it until September. And I've been loving it, absolutely loving it. And I'm not gonna lie, I've slowed down on the game, And I imagine a lot of people probably played the game for the amount of time that they did, and they moved on to other things. That's natural, and that's okay. Same thing with Power World. I didn't start playing that until September, and I've slowed down on it. But I still love it. I'm going to still play it eventually. These are two games that people be like, oh, it fell off. Like, no one plays anymore, bro. That game was popular for like a week. Like, why do you, like, everything these days is quote-unquote dying or dead. Enjoy what you want to enjoy. I've even seen people say this about Kendrick's song, Not Like Us. That song came out in May. It's been 5 months. Obviously, the popularity of the song is going to go down. And with how overplayed it was, yeah, it got annoying. But, like, come on, dude. This song fell off, Like, God forbid you are a content creator and you have, like, a moment of popularity, like Asian Jeff.
100, 180, full box, full box, full box, full box, full box.
I've known about him since 2019, okay? People say, oh, he fell off because he got a ton of views and a bunch of attention last year during Fortnite's OG season. And now every time I see him on TikTok, it's just, you fell off. And I'm like, bro, you guys care way too much about relevancy. Not everything can and will be just as relevant as it was when it first came out, when it was popular. And I understand that you can have your opinion of, this game, Apex Legends, for example, it's not as fun anymore. They made changes I didn't like, and the best thing you can do is move on, either keep playing or move on. And there's nothing wrong with that, But man, I love video games. Obviously, it's one of the... I love video games, okay? And I don't just play a few games, I play a lot of games. I've been playing Sniper Elite recently. I've been playing Stardew Valley. I've been, even playing League of Legends. I love, like, rhythm games like, Guitar Hero and stuff like that. PvZ. I've been playing Phasmophobia since it's October. Halloween's in a few days. I even played Silent Hill, the original Silent Hill. I play a lot of games, and I slow down on a lot of games. I can't juggle all these games all at once. And sometimes, I played Fallout back in May because the Fallout show came out. I played the amount of hours I put into it, and I haven't touched it since August. And that's okay. Sometimes the stuff that isn't the most popular tends to be the fucking best, okay? I don't know. This has just been all over the place. I just want to ramble about how much people care way too much about relevancy these days. It's just how everything has to be just popping all the damn time, and it's like, it really doesn't need to be. It's okay for a game to come out, have its moment in the spotlight, and then, dwindle. And like I said in one of the previous videos I made, maybe that game loses a bunch of players, but it keeps a very dedicated community like TF2, And that game's been around since like 2007. Garden Warfare 2, one of my favorite games of all time. That game you can consider dead. That game came out in 2016, and it doesn't get updates anymore. Last update was 2019, but there's still a dedicated community, and that's what matters. I understand that there's a game that feels soulless, like there's not really much of a community or anything like that, Other than that, it's like, I don't know, dude. I think more people should think about this, how people care too much about relevancy these days, and just how it's like, dude, I'm telling you, you will enjoy media way more once you stop caring about whether or not it's relevant or not.